So on today's episode of Fun Fact Friday, I want to challenge you and see if you think granules are just cosmetic things on shingles. What is granules? A lot of people call them gravel on the shingles. So it's essentially the little pieces that are glued and adhered in the factory to the asphalt part of the shingle. These are not just cosmetic. Yes, they do have a variety of colors to make the shingle pop, which is why a lot of people choose certain shingles or certain brands to make sure it's not only functional but also very aesthetically pleasing to look at. That is true, but there's a couple functions to granules. Granules, one of the main functions is UV protection. So what it is going to do is actually protect that asphalt fiberglass shingle from starting to break down in the sun. This is a good sign if your roof is really old. If you look up at it and it's just shiny, that means a lot of the granules are starting to come off and it's actually starting to break down. When you start seeing that shininess, that means the fiberglass itself is actually starting to show through the shingle. So on top of sun coverage, most shingles nowadays also have algae protection. So a lot of the times there's copper materials fused in with the granules to actually prevent algae from growing. Now, if you're not familiar with algae, it's that nasty black streaking that you see on the north side of your slope on a roof that usually starts working its way all the way around the roof. So this usually happens on older roofs when they're about 10 plus years. Sometimes it happens a little bit faster if you are in a heavily shaded area or if you live closer to a body of water. Just know soft washing is pretty popular. It can clean it right up. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys.